Your balls are itching. You have to keep the gun on me, but dear God, it's like spiders are crawling all over them. Jesus.
Good morning, everybody. I need to turn that music down. It's really loud to me. I also need to change the question of the day. That's been there for way too long. Why did I not ever change that? Okay. Where are we here? Good morning, by the way. How are you, everybody? Okay. Question of the day. Where is it here? They've changed the way that I run all this. Custom commands. Question of the day. What is the hardest part of your morning routine? Copy that question, save, and put that on timers as well. There we go. Okay, to answer that for myself, hardest part of my morning routine, makeup. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. Sometimes I have to take my eyes off, then put them back on again. Sometimes I do things like this when somebody plays a sound effect and I smudge my eyeliner. Did we get the screamer? That one didn't play through. That one didn't play through. I did. Oh, my. Okay. I did screamer. Hardest part of your day, the meds. Yeah, I can see. My morning meds are pretty simple. It's generally just 2. That's pretty easy. My evening meds, they get confusing because I've got so many that I have to take in the evening. But yeah, I can see that morning meds definitely would be a problem. I'm still learning makeup. That's my biggest issue. Steady hands. Okay, so let's just bring up Blender. And this seat is a little bit high. My wrists are going to get very sore. Don't change the back. Okay. I can't wait till I actually have that room cleared so I can set up the new studio. We're planning on this summer, but you know, I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Okay. Good morning, Green Feather. How you doing? Okay. 449 times. Great. Thanks. All right. Switching to the desktop, and we got to open up our diagnostic tool. There we are. That's where we left off. And I need the screenshots again. I hope everybody's week has been good. Mine has actually been nice and quiet. Even at work, it was quiet. I enjoyed work this week. And I put that link, there it is. So we are down here. There we are. So we have screenshots now. Okay. I'm going to leave this right there for the moment. And I'm going to pop over to this one there. Okay. And pop that back up so I can see. Wish I could have everything on display all at once, but I just can't. I had to disconnect the fourth monitor here because it's got a different refresh rate and it was causing problems. So you should always have matching monitors and matching refresh rates. That way your system doesn't have all sorts of problems. So going back onto the diagnostic tool, which is really the mother wrench decoration, I gotta move this over here so I can actually do any work. Okay, so we're going into right up close into, we got this piece here, we got this piece blocked out. We need to do this one now. So that nice long bar. Let's see. good for now. The weather's supposed to hit 30. Oh my God. That's awful. I hate weather like that. That's just gross. Okay, so we need a long cube here. Put a long one right there. And we'll make it 0 and 0.5. Go. And let's see, we're going to go 20? 26 wide. We'll figure this out. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, so 20, 30. 20 is too narrow. Put that there. Let's go to 24. That looks a little bit better. 22. 22. I still can't believe that temperature. We do not get that kind of temperature here. That is just unreal.
Nursie! I like it, firm and fruity. Am I pleased to see you, or did I just put a canoe in my pocket?
It's a canoe and it's on the way. It's boxed up. I have to take it to Canada Post, but it will be arriving by Canada Post very soon. How you doing, Shem? Okay, so we need to... This is going to be tricky because this is all on an angle, and I need to do everything... Oh, come on. Urgh. Grab the right one. Grab that there. Stick that there. Let's just go 210 there. And then we'll move this to there. 167.28. I don't like that, so it's going to go 167, 0, and 2.14 is just going to be 2. There. Close enough. At least one thing in the mail. Oh, that sucks when you get the wrong things. It was a bootleg from Korea instead. Jeez, that sucks. 5:45 a.m. My God, man. What got you up that early? Wow. 20.7 made that much of a difference? That doesn't make sense. Okay. I'm shocked that that made that much of a difference. How about 21? A little bit better. Okay. It's getting this angle right, and I don't like it. 20.5 maybe? That's doable. Okay, I can do that. It's not a standard angle. It really isn't a standard angle, and that is really in the wrong spot. Okay, so back to this piece here. That angle needs to change, so, or this bit here, that there needs to go up. Duplicate that, work on this one. We're going to push, ooh, don't want that. Deselect that, and we'll go up, and then we're going to go sideways. It goes down a touch. to there. Yeah. There. That's better. Okay. Then we'll take this one and delete that one. All right. 3 stream streak. Nice. Thank you so much. Okay, so back to this bar. Good God. All right. So 20.5, I got to remember that. And just so that I do, I'm just going to duplicate that there. I'm going to put it back to 0. And then we're going to take this lines, take those two, and we're going to subdivide those twice. So out of it right now, you didn't even flinch. Oh my God. I'm not. You need to get some sleep, Shem. Oh my God. Just take something and get some sleep. You know what I like to help me sleep? I need Kleenex. Do I have Kleenex down here? I don't. Give me a second. I got an eye that's watering. Sometimes when I'm doing my eyes, for some reason, I don't get anything in my eye. I don't put anything on my waterline, so it shouldn't be causing this. But sometimes when I put on the eyeliner or mascara, it just irritates one eye and it gets all puffy and watery. I don't know why. And it's not every time. Okay, so I want back to vertices, and we're going to take just these two and we're going to pull them out this way. And then we're going to try this. 20.5 needs to go further. Okay. Wee bit more. Looks like 2 millimeters more. Dickhead running Ontario to stop contributing to the heat bubbles. Yeah, that's going to take decades, though. Unfortunately. Let's just move it right to there. Okay, and then the bottom ones. Whoops. Take this and we're going to move it just 1 mil. And then the top one, whoops. There we go, yeah. We're going to move it up 1 mil. There. And then we go back to 20.5. Let's see how that looks. That is good. I do like that. Okay. On the image beside me here, that's probably wrong spot. Okay. Yeah, I opened that up too much, so that needs to go back to easy enough. There. And then back to 20.5. We'll leave it there. All right. Next portion. Let's see, can I change where this actually sits? Yes, I can. Let's put this. I have an idea. Let's put, duplicate this right there, and we're going to make it 0.5, 0.5 and 0.5. And then we're going to combo it with union, carve, that, apply. And then we're going to minus, nope, 0. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Perfect. That is good. Hey Athlef, how are you? I am doing really good. Plating equals planting? Yes, I did get that. I understood that. I'm doing really good. Aside from a few little hiccups this morning, I'm actually doing really good. All right, and then that goes to there. And I'm going to, let's see. No. I'm going to undo that. Let's see. Back here, undo. And instead, I'm going to take those, subdivide them once. Just once. And then I'm going to take this one and that one and move them over to here. Like that. And underneath, I'm going to take those two there and subdivide them once. And then take that and move it all the way up to here. I should have done that twice, but that's good. Thank you so much. You should see the pants I'm wearing today. Hold on, I got to show these off. Mrs. Thighs got me these pants. I'll see if I can show you in this spot here. But this is them here. So they've got like a piece that folds over. I love them. They're fantastic. We're going out for lunch after stream, so I decided to get dressed for the stream. Got a used car, found a replacement part for Saturn. Yeah, that would definitely relieve some stress. Gotta go register and get plates on Monday. Nice. Excellent idea. I love them. And they're as light as linen, too. They're not actually linen, but they've got that kind of feel to them. Anyway, let's get back to work here. Okay, so where are we? There. It was up there that I need to... There, so I need to subdivide this just once. Subdivide that once. Yes, there we go. And then I take that and that. Nope, that one. There we go. And pull that down to here. And then we pull this one to... I need to zoom in on that so I can see the line itself. What I'm trying to do is get rid of okay, that looks vertical. Let's see how close I am. I am very close to being vertical, but still not quite. That deserved a... I'll go, hey Sammy, how you doing? Good to see you. How did I do that? There, that's straight enough. And we can pull this back down to here. get this one level. It should be easier. I'll take this piece here, move it to a different layer for the moment. We'll get this down to... Oh, we're going to take it right down to that. There. So close. That one there. Just okay. That's unfortunate that it's just okay. And I want vertices. There we go. We're going to take those ones down to there. That makes that level. Okay, so now we need to do a few other little things here and there. We're going to take these two lines, those two, and we're going to subdivide those once. And then these ones down here, we're going to subdivide once. Okay, so, no, we need to do it twice here, 3 times. So we need 2 more, subdivide twice here, there, and then on the bottom, that's good, okay. Yeah. We're going to take these 2, oops, and we're going to take them back in about, no, huh, I need to subdivide these ones too, there. Then we can take these 2, no, I'm going to move this one up to approximately, let's see, where's the vertices? Going to take that one. This one here is going to go up to here. Then this one is going to go up to there. Where's the picture? Okay, that one there can stay where it is. No, I'm going to move it slightly to there. And then this one goes down. 2, 3, 4. Right there. Okay. And then we can take these 2 and we're going to move them back 3 mil. Or 2 mil. Nope, we're going to do it. -3 is too much. -2 is better. Okay. And that looks better there. Okay, that's looking okay. Now we've got all these lines in the middle to these cutouts. So we're going to figure out how many cutouts there are in there. Looks like there's just 2 that I can see on the bottom side. There's one right here. Let's see. So right up in this area here, there's one cutout there. It's a straight, smooth line all the way up. And then there's a cutout right there. I don't know if that's a cutout or if it's actual... Ooh. It may not be a cutout. It's not a cutout, those sneaky devils. Aha. Sneaky, sneaky. That's a stop. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So that means... Let's see. How am I going to do that? Bring bring that back to here. So now I need to take this line and this line, and we're going to subdivide those twice. There. Yeah. And we're going to bring this one and this one up. There. I need the vertices. And we're going to make this roughly 2 mil. 2 mil. We have an ad starting already. Oh my god. And just to be contrary, we're going to take this one. And we're going to take this one. These ones here. And we're going to move them down to the 1 mil mark. Okay. What do I have that's not lined up? Okay, that's good. I'm going to move them down just to there. Okay. And 10 seconds till an ad. Why don't we just go here and while the ad is running, let's give away 75 platinum. Exclamation point rigged for your chance to win 75 platinum courtesy of Digital Extremes. Okay, that looks good there. And we're going to take this, move it back to there. So I can now see that piece there. Can't see the angle. So we're going to fake it. And that comes back to right there, I think. It almost closes that angle up. There. Okay. And then this here needs to go to the -1. We'll zoom in on that. Right there. What? My bot's drunk? What happened here? Okay, what did I see here? Shadowy corners of Magic Dice chat, a tale unfolds, Shem, a weary soul battling the elements, and fever dream finds solace in the stream. Meanwhile, Magic leaps through digital realms, skinless and free. Skinless? Okay. Frosty Tools, you're drunk. Okay, that is a weird one. Yes, I think you're right, Athlov. The bot's drunk. We got 2 minutes and 41 seconds left on that timer. Exclamation point rigged for your chance to win. This is platinum that won't be awarded for another week and a half. So it'd be not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. Okay, that's looking good there. Let's see what it looks like. Gray. It looks gray. So that one there. We'll take this piece here. Oops. Delete that. Okay. That leaves me this, which is okay. Okay. Now, if I turn this to match, so 20.5, there we go. Interesting that it is actually offset like that. Okay. So that is now that piece. We need another color there. So that one's going to be a new color. And we're going to change it to another blue. And we'll tone that one down a bit. There. That stands out enough. Okay. So I can see all the different pieces. That's the tricky bit. Now the thicknesses are all wrong. So this has got to be thinner than it is. What's the thickness of this one? This one is 24. This one is 26. So we'll reverse those. 26 and 22. That still is not going to be enough material there to be strong enough to actually work. So if that's 22, let's go with 20. Okay. All right. How thick is that? That's 22 tall, 20 thick. What's this one? 30. Let's go 32. Add 2 to this. 28. And then this one, 22. Now this is 22 by 22 with a little tweak to it. That's good enough. And, okay. So that works. What I want to do is actually put threads on it in here for that, where that crank piece is. This here, I want to put in threads. I don't know if it actually has threads or not, but I think I want to put in some threads or some sort of locking mechanism. It looks to me like they turn? I don't know. I don't even know if they're down far enough. Okay. Let's see here. This is going to be the tricky bit. So what I want to do is take this, move it aside to there. This one here, we're going to take Z. I'm going to take a tiny little... That is in the wrong spot. I thought I had those corrected. I thought I corrected that. $167, 0, and 2. Close enough. Okay, that works. Let's save this. Saving file as file number 5. There we go, and our timer is up. I need to refresh that because it's still reading 1 second left. Okay, timer's up, and our winner is Sunwolf. You have won 75 Platinum, courtesy of Digital Extreme. I'm going to need your in-game name and the platform you play on. If you have, if you are using Crosslink, if Crosslink is enabled, that becomes a PC account no matter which one you're using. So if you can, I'll just flip over to this side here. And there's it here. Whisper this to you. Whoa. Caps. Wow.
lizard, 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 lizard.
Okay, so if you can just reply to the whisper that I just sent you, that would be perfect, and I'll make sure that you get your platinum. And not sure if you have crossplay enabled. That's fine. We can do that too. We can do it either way. I mean, it's just that it's just if you're on crossplay, that changes how it's awarded for DE itself. And I heard the lizard, but it didn't make me jump. Sorry, Sham. Okay, so I want to put in the cylinders, but they need to be... This is not... Okay, that looks like the right angle, but it's not. How am I not at the right angle? That should be a right angle. Okay, what I'm looking at here is this should be a right angle between these two, but it's showing that it's actually not. So I need to correct that somehow. How am I going to correct that? Okay. This here. Let's see. Take all that. And then we modify this one. Take it back to... God, that makes it look ugly. Is it this one? It might be this line. Okay. Let's try this. I'm going to take this up and over. Up, over. That doesn't look right. It is closer to a right angle though. So let's fudge this a little. That goes down to there, and then over to here. And then I can take this one here, and I can take it back to there. And then take it down a touch. Back to there. That is much closer to a right angle. Don't have the thing, and it's on PC. Great. Okay. Excellent. I will make sure that you get that. Get your platinum. I got that. All right. That's looking more like a right angle. I need a square in here. So we're going to put in a cube. Okay, and then that is going to go... Oh, look, I'm almost perfect. Almost perfect. So we could take this now, and go to there. Look at that. That's a right angle. Now that means I need to take this line over on the other side. there. And change this. To there. Okay. This now needs to go down to here. Ooh, look at this. Rotate that to that. There. Aha! And then we're going to take this one there and move it up to there. And then we're going to move this over here. And then we're going to modify this one. There we go. All right angles in there. Nice. Ugly as sin. I got that wrong. Okay. Let's take the cube here and we need to do all this over again. So we need height 30. This needs to go over
Oh,
to here.
damn.
Should have realized that when I had to change the angle. Okay. So that there. Then we go like this till that matches there. There. Okay, now we can do this. So this. Here we go. There. Okay. Then this can now move to there. Grab the right one. And then we take those two and we're going to move them down to whoops. To there. And then this one here. To there. Much better. Okay, that looks good. Now, the hard part. Okay. Take this, delete that one. That looks good there. The hard part now is fixing the end of this one. Same thing needs to be done. This needs to be on that angle. So. God damn. That one there. That is rough. Okay, that's really going to make things difficult. So we take this one. Yeah. And we're going to duplicate it so we have a saved copy. And then we're going to modify it with everything down here. Shifted to there. Holy shit, Neris. Oh my god.
It's time to save.
Wow. God. Okay, I'll save that. Save number 6. Okay. That's good. At least I'm not sanding things or using a knife or anything, because that would just leave me bleeding, probably. I hope you're doing good today, Neris. Okay. I definitely left my skin at that one. All right, let's narrow this one down here to match that line there. Okay, and we're going to make this just a ruler there. Yeah, you watch for... Those really are the best times to get me, when I'm really concentrating. And... Okay. So I've got those two. I need that, and that to not be moved. So that this can now come back to here. Thanks, Rax. How you doing? Okay, there. Looks good. And now we take this one and make it wide enough to go there. Take this. And we're going to take those two out. And then we move this back to there. Okay, now that should keep this, and that jaw, look at that, that's almost, okay, that jaw there is a, there we go, here we go. This is all I need to do now, is just move this jaw. Take that and that out, and then we just shift this back to there, and that should be it. Now what I want to do is make this a little bit longer and take it down there. To there. Should keep this parallel. Take this one. See how the angle has changed? Went from there to there. And I think it looks a lot better. This could be an artifact of the distortion because of the angle that I'm took this shot at. Focus isn't on you. Yeah. You don't want to do it when I'm looking down here. That reminds me, when I do the new studio, I intend on having a teleprompter, so chat will be right in front of the camera. You won't see chat, but I will right in front of the camera. So should make it easier for you to jump scare me. Okay, let's take this and take that out. This one, take it out as well. This ruler, we'll just delete it. And this is what we now have. Come on. There we go. That's now what we have. Okay, one little cube needs to go. Okay, let's add a bit of black to this one. Make it a little bit darker. There. Now we can see the differences. Okay. Now we need to do some fine tuning. Add in the grip piece at the end of this, and then we can do all the little details. So we need right here a cube at 0. These are all at 0, right? Good. Okay. That cube there, at 0, it's going to be as wide as this jaw is. So that is 22. So 22 wide. 20.5. And that tall. 50 tall? 50 tall is good. Let's see if that matches there. Okay, we could go a little bit shorter. Let's go 48. Okay. Bring that down to here. And make it bigger. Down a bit more. Want those edges to line up. So I'm going to take this to there. 264.5. Zero. Okay. And then this goes to there. Okay. Close enough. Now what we need to do is I think it needs to be bigger. Let's bring in one of these here. Bring that in. Yes, definitely needs to be bigger. So this we're going to bring right up to here. Bring it down a touch to there and make it bigger. 15. 15 is good. There we go. Okay, we have jaw. We're going to 0 that. And then we're going to make it into a jaw. I don't like sharp angles like that there. They don't actually work. So we are going to subdivide the top lines instead of the bottom, or the side lines. Okay, nope, we can only do a pair at a time. Subdivide that. Then we subdivide these. Then we take this one and we move them right up to there. Okay. And now we can take these two, whoops, that there, and we're going to move it down. Let's see. -7. And then this one up 7. An ad already? Oh my god. That went by so fast. Okay, now we can take that. And we go 20.5. Take that. Get rid of it. That needs to be a different color, so we'll go with a new one. Make it bright, bright white, a slight, very slight bluish tinge. And because this is going to be a metal, we're going to transparency mirror. There we go. And we're going to mirror it right there. And there. Okay. Hope it's gambling. Great. In the dim glow of magic thy stream, a tale unfolds, Shem's oopsie echoes in the chat alleyways while Neris greets the day with leftover tie and hint of fatigue. Oh yeah, I'm jumping out of my skin. That's what it is. Athloff, that's what it's referring to. It's referring to me jumping out of my skin. Okay. Bristles at the thought of online gambling. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I do not like the online gambling ads. I'm lucky that I don't get them too often here. They're a rarity here. Okay, so that bar, let's take a look at one of the other lines here. Okay, so that is a double bar. Okay. Wow. Triple bar. Okay, so we need to divide that bar into 3 pieces. That's the wrong one. I'm looking at the wrong bar. It's just one. Okay. What does that do? Is that a detente? That might be a detente there. Okay, so I'm looking at this bar here, and that looks like a detente in there. That's that line right there. Looks like a slide guide, so that like like on a set square. Give me a sec. I gotta show you the piece. Plethora of tools. One of these. What I'm looking at there is this line right there in the middle. That actually works with to help guide it this way and lock it into place. But what it is on this piece there is a hook. I don't know if you can see it in there or not. If I zoom in there, you might be able to just see it moving up and down. It's that little line or little divot, dent, protrusion on the bar that actually grips onto that piece. So that might actually be something in there that's gripping and holding onto it and locking it into place. I could do something like that on the actual tool. I did notice that on the middle bar and the front of the tool here. This whole piece right there has that. Can't see it. This whole piece right here has that same dent, and it might have something to do with this piece. So instead of screwing down, it's a twist lock that grabs on. Oh, I have my appointment tomorrow at 9. Okay, so it twists on there. So some kind of mechanism like that on the other end could be activated with this. This could be a button. So that would somehow work against that or grab into that. Like just a simple détente. Very, very interesting. Okay. Okay, let's work on this. I like this. That little detail there. It's going to make that tricky to get that sliding inside. All right, so we have... Okay, so let's do that post there. So that is back to Blender here. And we're going to duplicate this bar just like that. And we're going to make this one a little bit narrower, shorter. That one. And it's currently at, how is that 250 on the x-axis? Because I have it turned sideways? What? 0. Why did I turn it that way? That makes no sense. Why did I do that? What was I thinking? Okay. 250. 10. What in the world? That is completely wrong. I have no idea how that came to be like that. Okay, so at this location, we're going to create a new one. Cube. And it is 30 tall. 250. Nope. 10. 250. Okay, that looks better. Delete that one. Delete that one. There. Okay, that looks... I don't know how that came about like that. That 10 is too narrow, so we're going to go with 20. 0. We're going to put this as wide as that. So that's 32. So 32. That is also 36. Okay, so that there, this here. Duplicate it, and then we take that and make it 26. Let's go 24. There. Now we take this one and we're going to...
Your balls are itching. You have to keep the gun on me, but dear God, it's like spiders are crawling all over them.
God, I can't even think with that noise. There is no thought that happens. It just erases erases thought. How you doing, Gizmo? Okay, that there, and that goes to here. Did I grab the right one? I did. That's too long, and let's just stick that to here. That looks good. Yeah, good enough. This one now needs to be shorter, so 24. Good. And that needs to be shorter. There, we'll figure this out if there's going to be any other changes. Okay, so that's good there. Okay. It erases thought, but wrong thought. God. Oh, you nasty girl. Okay. So we have that. This one now, this piece here needs to be a different color. Change that to a gray. There. This one now needs to be that silvery one. Okay. So that looks good there. Let's change this one also to the silvery. Okay. That's the way they like you. Still adjusting to your new position at work. What position are you now? What's your job now? This can be narrower. Let's make this 20 wide. Oops. 20. And then this one gets narrowed down accordingly to 28. Add here, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we can go 20, 27, 26. There, 3 mil wide, thicker is good. That's a good thickness for extra thickness or coverage or whatever you want to call it. Do I want to make this a same piece or separate piece? That could be a single same piece, maybe, I think. Let's see on here. Yeah, it's exactly the same material. It does not have to be painted differently at all. So that's good. That can be the same piece there. Okay. Bring this back up on this layer here, and we'll take that angle, duplicate that, bring it back to here, and we're going to shorten it down to 12. Okay. Streak that? Streak it, eh? 14. No, we're going to go 15 mil. There. Yeah, that looks good. Now this needs to be shorter. So we need to bring this up. Let's do it this way. Bring these down there till they are actually in the same angle or point there. That's really close there. Okay, so that there, I'm going to put that directly on that there, 34, there. And then we're going to bring this back to here. And we'll make it bigger now. 40. It's all all tapered edges, so we're going to increase that again to 42. Gives a little bit more space for the taper to actually take effect. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Okay. Tab. Take that one, and we're going to down. Make it level. There. That looks better. Okay. Wow, that's a hell of a bevel on that. Okay. Let's bevel this now. This needs to be longer so I can bevel it properly. I messed it up. It's going to take a little bit more work to do, but it's doable. Beveling. Okay, so that bevel doesn't look good. What angle and depth? Depth. Okay. That actually looks good. Okay. Apply that, and then we're going to take this, all those, and they get moved right up to here. Good enough there. And then these ones back here. Take all them and we move them right back to there. Okay. That's good. Then, let's see. Let's just take these four here, delete those, and then we reseal the end like that. We can do the same thing on this side. I don't think it really matters, but we'll do it anyway. There. That's done. Is there a bevel on the under piece there? A slight one, but that gets done after because every angle is beveled. Okay. That's going to be interesting. So looking at that now, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, should be extra in there. Okay, back to this. Let's bevel this one now. Angle? No. Depth. Okay, I don't like the front and back ones, but we'll work on those in a minute. So this, we go to there. So it's roughly a 2 millimeter bevel. Apply that. There. Apply that. Then we're going to take these here. And we'll bring them back to roughly about the same. Undo that. And then we redo that this way. -1. -1 looks good. Okay, so that means I can do this easily up here with a vector of 1. Okay, that changes that now to look like that. And top down, how much do we have there? Looks like almost 2 mil. Let's change that to exactly 2 mil. Whoops, I want to take these. There. Okay. So that now looks like that. That is too wide. Let's make it narrower. Oops. Take everything in there, and then we're just going to make it 1.5. Let's try 2. No, it needs to be 1.5 for it to be even all the way around. There we go. That looks better. Much better. Okay. That top edge needs to be taken back a little bit more because it's too sharp. I don't like that sharp angle. So
Lizard, 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 lizard,
must be
lizard,
Thomas.
Lizard,
How you doing, Thomas?
lizard.
That looks much better there. 0.11. That means we do this one the same degree. .11. There, perfect. Get shouted. I kind of like that. If you're not already following Thomas, please do. Streams a lot of Warframe and Deep Rock Galactic. If you like either of those games, they are fun to watch. And he's got an arcade system going where you can mess with him. Entirely programmed by himself. Okay. This is where we're at now. Let's take this and bevel that one. These pieces I think we can make all one piece. So we're going to do that. This one needs to be beveled as well. So we do this just like the same with the other ones. Not Boolean, bevel. Bevel, 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 bevel. There. Okay. Don't like that. Let's see how it works. It's easier to do the top. Depth looks good. That looks better. Let's do that. So that means we take duplicate it, and then we're going to rotate that to 0. There we go. take these and we're going to bring them up to, that's 3.5 there. We'll just do the same amount there as we did on the bottom. Go, and then we rotate it 30 degrees, minus 30 degrees. There we go, and we delete the other one. There, much better. That looks much, much better. Does it look right? That's the question. It is square. It is completely square. Okay. Let's fix that. So, where's Blender? I should move Blender out here where I'm actually working. Okay. That definitely doesn't look right. Definitely doesn't look right. Whoops. Mirror that. Take all those and we're going to bring them out 1.5. There. Now that block needs to be 36 by 36. And we bring it back to here. That doesn't look right there. Needs to be bigger. And that bevel is too much. Okay. Bevel is definitely too much. Needs to be a 1.5 millimeter bevel. So we'll fix that. 0 from the top. Tab B. Let's try a 2 millimeter bevel. That looks better. Put it. Let's see. Okay, top needs to be fixed. Okay. There. I think I got it. That's got it. Okay. Yep, that's got it. And that looks much better. Okay. So those pieces now can be put together. Let's Not right now. But we are going to save this. 7. 7th save. Okay. And we have an ad starting in a minute. Now it's okay. This is going to be a small piece, small display model, about yay big, about 2.5 to 3 feet long, 3 feet at the most. It's 2.5 for it to match the other one, the one that's no longer here, but it's on Zach's desk. For it to match that, it's going to be about 2.5 feet. If I'm put in the sliding mechanism in there, it's not going to be all that robust. So I'm not going to do that on this model. When I do the big one, that's where I'm going to do the full sliding and turning mechanisms. So that will be, yeah. It'll have the full light up for the big one. I'm not going to worry about the sliding mechanism on this. So this is fine. It's just going to be a cement together with pegs, and that's it. The full scale one, the 6 foot tall one, will have the sliding and turning mechanisms on it. So I'm going to just continue on as I'm doing right now. And we have an ad starting in just a minute. Oh, we're in the ad already. Really? Oh my goodness. Well, that is crazy. The day is just going by so fast. Okay, coffee time. We only have about a half an hour left before I want to get into the game as well. Really like to get into the game. How did I not bevel that? That should have been beveled in there. Oh, I did. Sort of. It is sort of beveled. Very, very lightly beveled. Okay, how did I do that? That's what I did. Okay, so we take these here. And these here. And we're going to mirror that from the top, and we're going to take these in a touch there. So they actually look like they're beveled. Welcome back from the ad. Okay, that's better. Okay. Okay, that's good. Interesting. Okay, we got that. Let's shape this piece now. This one right here. How did I do that? Arg. What did I just do? How did I display everything? I don't know how I displayed that. That's a function I've not figured out. Okay, I want this one here. Oh. No, wasn't that. I don't know what I did. Okay, this one here needs to be shaped. So we're going to take this and we're going to make it longer to begin with. Bring it right up into there. There. And I want... Wow, good God. Sammy, how are you? Hey, Mila, how you doing? Okay, Mila. Mom's had a problem with stuff. Probably noticed that things have not happened in your accounts. The bank has rejected her check because she had you write something on it. She had you write Canadian funds, and because it's an American funded account or American dollar account, that's causing problems. So we'll figure something out. I don't know why Mom has such problems like this. This is just, oh, frustrating. No, you don't need to be sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. It shouldn't be happening. This sort of thing just shouldn't be happening. Anyway, I'll get on the line with you later and we'll figure this out. I'll explain what's going on, what Mom was telling me. It's confusing as hell, and it's just par for the course. Shotgun going off in all different directions. Okay, so we need to do some worst case PayPal's. Oh, yeah, I don't know how we're going to do that, but it may have to go through me. So yeah, we may have to do it through me, and then we'll figure it out from there, and I can get it to Mom that way. So that may be how we have to do it, just because it's Mom. Okay, so we are going to do this. So we're going to subdivide this. Subdivide it. I don't want those ends subdivided, but this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's as many as it will allow me to do. Okay, and then this one, that one, and we're going to do subdivide same amount. Oh, do we need to stretch? Okay. I will stretch. Yeah, PayPal might be the easiest way to do it, honestly. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Neck is a little bit stiff. Oh. Okay. All right. Now let's figure out these. So we gotta take this. No, it's every third. So it's flat, down, flat, up, flat, down, flat, up, 2, 3, there. Arg! 2, 3, there. Okay. And then we're going to do it opposite sides. So there and there. Nope. We're going to take these down first. So that goes down. Okay. Oh, look at that. I did do it right. Did I? I did. Okay. This is good. So we want... I don't want to do those ones right now. We'll add that in later. Okay, so this goes down 2. No, let's go 3. Okay. Then we're going to move these down this way. Till those are level. Okay. That looks good. And then we're going to take these lines here and that line there. Okay. Not that one. And we're going to bring them up this way till they're level. Oh, one too many. There we go. That looks good. That's good. Okay, so now they need to be seen. So we need to now narrow these down, whoops, a wee bit. Okay, those are notched. Then this one, that one need to go to the middle. And then one more, I think, goes in right up at the end. Okay, so that there. Are they even? They are not evenly spaced. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're good. This is fine. This is fine. How wide are these? I need to find out how wide these are. So 0.5. Okay. Let's adjust their sizing a bit. Okay. Don't want them 10. Let's make them a little bit wider. No. I think they've got to be 1 centimeter. Take those out. Move these to here. And then these ones here to there. I hear mice in the ceiling. I hate mice. 3, 4, 5. I did that wrong here. There to there. Okay. Yeah, skitter, skitter. I don't like that. Okay. Oops. We're going to take these ones, shift them over to here. And then we're going to take this line. We're going to subdivide it top, down, undo. That's not right. Just those two. Right, okay, that's what I did wrong. Duh. Subdivide. 2, 3. Okay. Top, down. There. That's better. Okay, this one here, that one there. Perfect. And that went down 2. 3? 3 mil. Wrong way. minus 3. Is that really where I got it? It is. Okay. Okay, and that is... Let's put these here so I can see the vertices. Okay, that's better. And then this one, move it to there. And that needs to go to here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think we got it. Look at that. We got it. Okay. There. Okay, so that is good there. Now what we need to do is take this and we're going to duplicate it, and then we're going to rotate it 180, and then we're going to take on the top here, okay, let's do this right. So we do lines. Let's see. Yeah, okay, not a problem. You get some rest. We're just going to be doing, in about 20 minutes, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to switch over to the game, do a little bit of dog days, but you need rest. You've been up way too long, dude. Just get some rest. We'll be okay here. Thank you for dropping in, though. Thank you for being here. It's always appreciated. Okay, so top, down, side, top, 2, 3, there. Okay, and then that goes down 2, 3, minus 3, and then we shift to here. Okay, and then we shift this. I want vertices again. Shift that to here. And then these two to here. That. And then these. Go to here. Zoom in, make sure we get it right. There. I hear the skitteries. Okay. And then these go to there. Enjoy the wet chaos. Yeah. I love the wet chaos. It is my favorite game mode. Believe it or not, it actually is. There we go. And then we need to subdivide back here. Is it that one? Yeah. Subdivide twice? Yep. That's correct. I think. Down, up, down. Yep. We take those two and we drop them down 3. Minus 3. And then let's take all of that over to here. Vertices there. To there. To there. And then there. Now, the fun part is I take all of these and I move them all to there. Should be 15. Yep. Like that. Then we can take this one, delete it, and leave that that way and turn it right back to 0. There we go. That looks like that. There is one more to do in here. Great. Is it? It is. There is one in there. Okay. So, try this again, 180. And then we're going to take the whole mess. That. Tab. Take all of these. And move them 10. Okay. That top one needs to show a bit more. A little bit. So that means I've got this bar too long. That makes sense, actually. It does look too long. So this can go there. Move it over 15. And then this one. There. That actually looks better. Okay, I think we got that. What do you think? That's actually looking good. Okay, now we need that détente. So over here we need a détente in this piece. That was a, let's see, not the détente there, it's a channel. So we're going to inset the face. So we need here faces, that face and this face. There. And then we inset like that. And then we're going to take the vertices here and here. Bring them forward. About there. This one back. Here. Let's go there. Then this one there. Okay, and then the bottom one, we're doing the same. Move it up 8. There. So that now has that inset there, which is okay, but said we need to inset the inset. Let's do this way, -1. And then the top one's here. There. Okay, and then back to this, and we're going to do an inset side again. So we take those two sides, we inset them. Inset, whoa! There. Then the hard part is taking just one of those, and this is mirrored. Deselect this face. We want just that face, and we're going to inset it or bring it in. $1.5. So that makes that. Okay. And then we need to that vertice there. And we take this one the same way to there. We're going to take the top ones. Whoops. We're going to bring them down a touch. To there. To there. That, I think, is good. There we go. That inset that side. Let's save this. Oops, take it out of that mode. Okay, looks good. And we'll save that as number 9. Okay. That looks good. Let's see, what are we missing here on that? Don't think we're missing anything on that now. That needs to move over a touch. It's not as long. So, tab, vertices, there. That looks better there. Looks more like it. Okay. Now we need to do some detailing up in here. Gonna be fun. And those round bits too. How am I gonna do those? Do I want to put those on screw on or twist on? Twist on would be easy. Okay. And then all that detail in there. Okay, the detail is going to be easy. We have an ad break coming in a minute. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and I will be right back. Need to take a little bit of a bio break. We're going to save where we are, and then we're going to switch over to the game. So give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. And I am back. Okay, I am just going to bring up the game here. I'm going to save where I am before I lose anything. We're now at 10 saves. I know you can't see it. I'm just saving it. That's all I'm doing. And I'm closing it and bringing up the game. Bit of Warframe. and I kind of don't want any more coffee right now. Now, if anybody wants to play some Warframe with me, you are welcome to join in. Anybody who is already on my friends list, you can just jump in and join in.
You will make an excellent hunter.
If you're not on my friends list,
You have new
you can
quests
send
in
me
your
a friend
codex.
invite, and I will accept that. Let's see if there is any current invites active. Okay. All right. Nothing inactive. Oh yes, it's a double affinity weekend. This is not a bad day to actually get things going here. I did not set up my Styanax to build. That's the wrong one.
As ready as you will ever be.
Equipment. Foundry. Where is Styanax Prime? Nidus. I got a lot of Prime parts here. Oh, look at this. I'm back on the hunt for Nova Prime parts. 7 Novas owned. Saren. There we go. Styanax Prime. Parts. I have everything needed. Look at that. Built the chassis. Built the neuroptics. Built that. I have more platinum than I know what to do with. So let's just speed these up. Save a day. Where is it here? It's only 75 platinum. There we go, and we'll just get them building. There. Need to finish Steel Pass circuit for the Steel Essence to do do a run of Steel Path Descendia. Oh my god. Been ranking up stuff on baby account all weekend. Yeah, I've completely forgot it's I forgot it was one of those weekends. You know what? I think maybe instead of that, I should probably rank this up. I've got a couple frames that I need to rank up, so let's just do this. Let's rank up those frames I haven't done yet. I've got a couple prime frames that haven't been ranked up. Second cereal and onion yet? What? Cereal and onion? What? Okay. Let's switch to a different... Whoops. Serious... No, I don't have the second one yet. Cereal and onion. Oh my goodness. I was wondering what you're talking... No, I haven't gotten them yet. I'm not really interested in getting them yet. I have yet to actually master them and figure out what to do with them before I do that. Once I do that, then I'll get the second one. Okay. Equipment. Arsenal. Let's go to... Let's grab... I don't have a rank up build yet. So we'll swap this to Styanax Prime. And appearance. Let's do that first. That's the most important part. You got to look the part, right? So we go to, let's see. I want that white. Okay. The secondary is going to be blue. That is here on ice. And then this one is which? That's on it. Whoops. Back on infested. Nope. T's. There. Oh, let's see. Where is that? There. Nope.
Oh, just loves it.
And just to be annoying, and ice there, energy, gonna be blue. I know, pretty loud colors. Next important part. I don't understand this guy at all, but let's see. We'll put a potato in first. Got potato, unlock this. And then we... I don't understand them, but there we go. And arcane slots. Let's see. Bellicose and crepuscular. There we go. Okay. That there. And let's swap out Vera for... Where is that new one? I can't remember what it's called. Should be down here at the bottom. Where is it? I can't remember what it's called. Okay, just a second, Sammy. Oh, the Penta. I still want to do the Penta. Where is it here? God damn. Way too much in the arsenal. Okay, hang on a second. Halvu. That's what it is. There it is. Oh, why I couldn't figure it out. Okay. That's another one that I need to rank up. All right. Let's see. What's Sammy sending us? Sammy Steinax. There, we'll do that. Thanks, Sammy. That helps. All right. If anybody wants to join in, I'm just going to do a few runs on Sedna and rank this one up. Do I have a booster currently active? I have a 3-day booster. You know what? I might as well get some other boosters. I've got the plat, so let's do that. Let's see. Market. A boosters. No, not a 3-day. 30-day. And there we go. Not like I really need a credit booster, but I'm going to be playing a lot in the next little bit. Resource. There. Sent a friend request on the baby account. You got it. I like the spelling of it. It still says the same. All right. Invites going out. Sammy, you want to join us? Untested high-level content in Steel Path or above. I really have not played much Steel Path, but I will give this a try, see how it works for me. Zoom out. Sedna, Hydron. And I can't see what's going on there. There we go.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Oh, wait a second. What? Oh. I'm very disoriented right now. I don't know why. Okay, Affinity is just screaming up. That was a very fast... Okay, rally point, press 2. Okay, no, that was 3. stand is unlocked. Where is this guy? Last guy. He's got to be down here.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Oh, I kind of like that. You pinned the cats up against the wall? You know what? There's no nipple tassels on this. Augment for the javelins is fun.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Alright. Do another.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Okay, I like this side too. I should have waited for the cats. Okay, this thing just eats them.
Reinforcements
I think we
available.
can
Do you
jump
choose
out
to
now if
leave
everybody's
now
ranked
or
up.
Continue fighting. We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Okay, I like that side. There's... Let's see. What else do I have to rank up? The Thallus I still have to rank up. Wrath. I'll do this one. And upgrading.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
I thought I did the Wrath. Potato. Whoops. We'll just see what we get. And I need to... I had something in mind for this build and I can't remember what it was. Galvanized chamber? I can't remember what my idea was for
Ordis
this.
reminds the operator to take time for themselves. Pressure creates diamonds, yes, but it also creates rubble.
I honestly can't remember what my idea was for this. I'm just gonna keep going with what I got here. And upgrade. Do I have everything that Sammy's got in there? Not yet. Okay, so that one there, let's see. Preparation, that's definitely a needed one for me. Although I haven't needed it this time, so. Javelin? I don't know. Looks like I do. pair of Styanax's specters spawn to throw javelins, creating vortice. That's nice. Okay. Let's give this a try now. Okay, I think I'm ready. Oh, I need to actually forma. Doesn't do to actually do that without forming. Let's see, we need a forma. And then the Halvu needs a forma. I'll put that here. All right. I'm set and ready to go. Wow, that was weird. Okay. I think we're going to have an ad coming up in a minute or two. A few minutes anyway. Salmonax. And we wiggle for luck. Did we lose Sammy? There we are.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive. Wow, I can't hit a wall. Okay, I kind of like those. Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Why? Fingers in the wrong spot on the keypad.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of
Aye.
the enemy. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Good morning, Em. How you doing? Sorry, it didn't scare me. I happened to be looking at it when it just popped up. Sorry. No points for you. Ah, I went down the hole. I kind of like the halberd.
Oh, hello, that's a hole.
Yeah, that's a hole.
Oh, damn.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Missed me again. Sorry, Gizmo. I think it's harder to do when I'm in game.
Reinforcements
Okay.
available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
What did I miss here? All right. Let's see. Swapping out equipment.
Ready for action.
Let's see. Why is it... Why can I hardly see it? Because I'm in another screen. That's probably why. That's better. Oh, that looks good. Oh, you know what? I really like the look of that one. I'm stealing that look. But I'm going to make a tweak to it. Where is it here? That's the blue I wanted. The purple.
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
And that. Where are we here? Oh, leaving already? Only got arc going. Oh, okay. That's okay. There. That's my tweak. Alright, now I need to upgrade this. And I'm going to... Let's see what it builds me this time. It still sticks in Prime Cryo. Stick in that. Hellfire, I don't know. Is this a status or a... Crit chance, crit damage, status. Okay, critical chance. Point strike. Do I have that on there? I do not. Point strike. Okay, malignant force goes back on. this here, this here, this one. That Forma. There. Took that away, but okay, that's fine. Okay. What did I take away? I'll worry about it later. All right. I need to, unfortunately, take another very brief break. So I will be right back. My goodness, too much coffee, too much pop. I'll be right back. I'm not going to run an ad, though. Just give me a few. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I really needed to go. All right. Let's see, what was I doing? I have ranked up my Styanax. Let's see. Halvo is formed again. Wrath is formed. Do I have another one here that I need to rank up? Today, Thalas, I need to rank up. And we'll upgrade that. Not gonna worry about that yet. Okay, and do I have anything in here that needs to be ranked up? Good God. got a few, actually. Well, let's play with this one. I have modded it. Okay, so we'll just do that. And then Styanax, I'm going to swap out for Wolf Mummy. And she's down here, I think. How do I have another Equinox? An unranked Equinox. I thought I fed her to the thing. Wow. Okay. Did I not ever rank him up? Wow. I never finished ranking Corvex up. Wow. I was so impressed with him then. Where is he? Name. It's Q. There it is. Corvex. Alright. Haven't finished ranking him up, so we'll play with him. Why are they doing that? All right. Nobody's wobbling.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was different. Okay, I kind of like that. I don't like how slow it is, but all right. That is not what I'm trying to do. Why are my hands... I'm hitting wrong buttons because my nails have gotten too long. Oh, that's a player.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery. Okay. That's it there. Don't know what it does, but okay. Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Do another 3 waves and then ditch.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Oh, that was you! That bot is sometimes really creepy. It's listening to what I'm saying. Okay, this Thalus needs something to speed it up because it's really frickin' slow. I don't like slow weapons. One more somewhere. Over here, where are you, dude? Bastard. What are these enemies?
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Did I finish ranking this guy
Very
up?
impressive, Tenno. You held them all back.
Yes, I
Time
did.
to get out of here.
Thankfully. All right. Yours been heavily tested in high steel path and ETA. All right. Let's see. Equipment. Back to that. Let's see. I think I've got her still in the foundry. And let's see. Equipment. Arsenal. Okay, Thalus. Well, I don't have that, but let's give her a try. All right. Corvix is going. And I need... What's her name? Why can't I remember her name? What's Wolf Mummy's name? Should be down here, and I haven't ranked her up at all. By rank. Varuna, that's her name. There she is. Have not ranked her up at all. Not appearance. Upgrade. Did I did nothing.
Only get a few
Good
years to
God.
live, yet spend most of that time
Doing everything wrong.
learning how to live.
We'll just do that for now. See what we get. And Halvu, stand with that. Changing this out. Let's see, what have I not ranked up here? An actual legitimate 0. How did I get Hiku's here? Have I never ranked? I have ranked them up. Stay with that one. Do I have anything here that needs to be ranked up? Wow. Okay. Haven't played with that one yet. Definitely haven't played with it. That'll do something. Okay. Well, let's play with that. See what we get. It's 11 o'clock. What do you say we give away some platinum? Let's see. There we go. Exclamation point. Rigged for your chance to win 75 platinum, courtesy of Digital Extremes. No entries. This is free platinum I'm giving away here. Wow. Okay. Quick run here. Pour away from pants. Pour away from keyboard. Last of coffee. We're good. Wiggle for luck.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
I do love her invisibility. Her sneak attack.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Okay. Wow, I'm having to relearn how to play her again.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Okay, we have 5 entries, and our winner is Sammy. You've won 75 platinum. I have your information, I'm pretty sure. How do you change this? Why can't I change it? Quick. Okay, how do I change that? Okay, I'll mark it down as PC then. Okay, trying to change her target cycloid. No. How the heck do you change? parkour velocity. Oh, okay. 3, 2, status effect, resistance, and 4. Oh, okay. That's how.
Extraction is
All right.
ready. Unless you can
see.
handle more of the enemy. That's the last of them.
Oh yeah, it's because you're in crossplay. So any crossplay account, regardless of what your original account was, if it was Xbox crossplay, it is now a PC account. That's how it does work. Okay. So what did we get to? Verona Prime's at 30, 30, 30, 30. Good. Okay.
There's a buzz in fortune. Something's changed.
So I'll mark that down.
In the basement below
Let me just
the
get into
basement.
this here.
And that's something.
Put that there. Okay, so our winners so far to this week are Sunwolf, August, and is it here? There we go. That is our winners for this week. I'll save that. More winners next week, and then everybody gets submitted. So let's see, do I have anything else that I can rank up while we're at it? So, ranking up. Veruna, let's see, Cyto 9. I have not finished ranking up Cyto 9,
I
but
thought you'd want to know.
Uriel's I've done. I'm not touching her. That's an extra. These are all extras. Have I not ranked up Temple? I have never ranked up Temple. In fact, I've never even played Temple. How could I not have played Temple? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay. Balance build, Purgatory, I hate. I'll take that off. And we will add back in Tira. Actually, yeah. Swap out this thing. Everything else let's go with that. Just put it on there and see what we do. Thallus. Anything else unranked? Spinnerex. Never used it yet.
All set. Service your weapons myself.
Alright. Good for one more round, and then I'm probably going to call it the day. So while we're doing that here, let's see. We got that. Okay. This is doing weird stuff every time I do that, so we'll just go in here. All right. This is going to be my last run for the day. A little bit more coffee before. Because we're going out for lunch, and I want to get ready. I've also never used Lizzie. Oh. Wow. Okay. I don't know why I didn't even bring Lizzie. Really should have brought Lizzie.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Okay, what is the metronome for? Okay, that... Exalted Solo.
Reinforcements available.
Okay, that I've got to see in action.
Fighting?
By the way, if you don't already have my my glyph, that's my glyph there.
You will be rewarded for your bravery.
My name is the glyph code. Okay, I don't get the metronome. Trying to figure out what the metronome here in the middle of the screen does. Should look up to see what the abilities are. Ah, okay. Now how do you fill it up? I see a little bar in it. And we have an ad starting soon. Really?
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Sammy! Sammy!
Exciting.
Good timing.
Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Okay. There's cheers. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to modify Lizzie. She's pretty weak. Temple, on the other hand, they're
Reinforcements
pretty
available.
confusing to
Do
me.
you choose to leave
All right,
now
so that
or
was
continue
it for
fighting?
me for the day.
We're
So
done
I
here.
am
The
going to
extraction
raid
team
out,
will
and
take
it looks
over
like
from
we're going to
here.
be going
Time to evacuate.
to, let's see, Bakinji. Once again, Bakinji is the only one that is on that I would go to at the moment. So we're going to raid out to him, blind him briefly. It's always fun raiding to him because he's got this set up. He's not on yet. Oh my goodness. Really? Okay. Well, that just means I'm going to have to raid, to rank up Sammy here. Or Sammy. Wow. Lizzie.
Oh, right. Whoa, what?
Okay.
Whoa. With my camera.
Sure. I will apply that. See what we got here. Equipment, arsenal, Lizzie. Yeah, not bad to begin with. Okay. Well, we'll play. I'm going to be playing around with Lizzie a little bit more. That there. Let's see. Go back to Quasis here. There we are. Definitely going to be playing around with Temple and figuring them out. Okay, so, but it is now time for me to head out. So it is off to Perkinji. And I will be back again on Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. Pacific, and again next Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. We're going to be working a little bit more on both props and a little bit more in the game again. And until then, everybody, have a great week. Stay safe and keep dancing.
Finished? Like there's an end to it? People don't just come and mess shit up like they would at a real library?
I know. Your numbers
Oh
have
my
increased
gosh!
significantly.
Magic
Reinforcements have
dice!
arrived.
Hi! Thank you so very much for that raid. How are you? How was your stream? What were you doing? It's bright. Good to see you. Everybody coming in, welcome in. I am Perkinji. I am a weekend streamer and a Warframe creator. And anybody that's in here, oh my god, this is... How do I use this thing? I don't know how to do this. There's a mouse in the house. Why are mice so cute? It's so dumb. I remember what I was saying. Oh, everybody in here, if you do not know Magic Dice, go check out Magic.
The inbox has messages for the operator.
Oh my god.
Anything about the streamer?
Why? Why is Arcane Magic Library? Is that what it's called? Arcane Magical Library? I don't know what we're talking about. Magic Dice. If you need to go and take care of yourself and eat and pee and sleep and do all of the post-stream care things, please do. You do not need to stand here and stare at my dumb face. I'm doing all the dog days stuff. I was saying earlier, I used to really despise this event. Like, I really didn't like it. But they really made it better. And every time it shows up now, I still have that, like, kind of distaste in my mouth. Like, ugh, dog days. But, like, if I just forget about how it used to work, it's actually pretty enjoyable now. Go get lunch. Eat something good for me. Thank you again for the raid. It really is appreciated. Very flattering.